So on today's episode of I did a thing, I did a thing. I have a coworker that wanted chickens, so I raised some chickens and I brought them up to her, and she really liked them, and now she wants more. So, hey, all sleeping. There's like 12 of them, but basically I was gonna do a quick video to start kind of documenting the process, so that next time she wants to have more, or if anybody else out there wants to have more, they can kind of follow this. Because I have had a lot of people asking questions about it. Not an expert, far from it. I always am for everything I do, but I'll give you just a couple of hints if you really want to know how to start out. So starting out, when you get the new chickens, the new babies, make sure that you got a good food source for them. It's going to be higher in protein than the normal layer pellets, just because they got to fluff up and they got to grow. Clean, fresh water is a must. And what I did here was there's just a little layer of shavings that goes down just to kind of collect the poop and anything else that might go around, because it will. They're not even in here yet, but you can see that there's shit accumulating inside of the water or so. I put them on these little trays just so that I can raise them up just a little bit, and it doesn't eliminate the need to clean it out. It makes it a little easier and a little less. All kinds of things you can put in your water. I'm just going to give you the basics, the bare necessities. So I just used a Tupperware container because they're going to stay in the house for about a week. It's coming up on summer, so it's going to be nice outside. I've got to ER a whole lot of things, but they got to stay inside until they fluff up and get their actual feathers. So just throw a little bit of pine shavings on there, and then you got to have a light source, a heat lamp, just to keep it nice and warm. I know I don't have to have too much of heat going in here because, again, it's warm. But you want to have something you can raise and lower, and you can pay attention to how the chickens are reacting to how hot it is, in case you don't have a thermostat that could tell you how hot it is in there. But the goal is to get them in here and eventually kind of wean them off of that heat. So I want to go ahead and put them in there, and, well, that is good stuff. Take them home. All right. Now they're all in their home. You see how quiet they are. I'm not exactly sure what's going on. This one's got some poop on his back, or her back. We'll work on that. So you can see they're all kind of huddled underneath the light right now. Or if they're huddling together in corners and things like that, that usually tells you that they're a little chilly. Maybe you need to turn up the heat. And the way you do that is lowering your light. If they start scattering and are trying to stay away from the heat source, or you see them sleeping over in a different corner or away from it, then obviously it's too hot, so you back it off. Just right now, they're going to start learning where the water is, and this is where you start becoming the mama hen. Chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick. You kind of get their attention, and you lead them to the sources of food and water. Chick, chick. Chick, chick, chick. This is what a rooster will end up doing for the girls once they're out there. And I give a little call word, or whatever it is, so that later on when they're older, they know it. Eventually you'll see a difference when I say chick chick, they all come running. So that way if I'm out there and I need them all to come back in, I can just yell out chick chick, chick chick chick. You know, they found where the food source is. They're going to liven up a little bit. Once they find the water too, they're really going to go ham. Chick chick, chick chick. And it's just about getting them acclimated to their new home. Make sure that none of them are too, sick or dirty or whatever, because you never know where you're getting them from. I guess you can really do your research and look for a good farm and all that other good stuff, but I'm not trying to poo-poo that. I think that's great. That is awesome, but I know a lot of people out there don't want to go through that, or don't have the ability, because especially when you're starting out, you could sit and do months and months of research, but until you start doing it, you don't quite understand. So like I said, just the bare necessities. If you're even going to go pick them up from Tractor Supply or whatever, food, water, shelter, a little dry space for them, and warmth. And then you just monitor health and behavior. Keep integrating with them too, because the more that they see you as a human as not a threat, the more they'll want to hang out with you or come up and be curious about you. Like that. Hey, you baby. Well, when you're active, huh? That's all the tips for now. We'll leave them in here for about a week. When they start fluffing up, we'll take them outside to the ER. So it's been about an hour, and there's your example, as I was saying. If it's too hot, they're going to move away from it.